Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to another stream. I have not checked whether this is working. Okay, it looks like it is. Okay, so in this stream we're gonna try to make a smart car and build a car that will be probably able to automatically dodge things. That was kind of the idea. So I think a pretty small scale is really a good idea. I'm gonna use Gotta quickly double check that the stream is working. It is, okay, great. Okay, so I'm thinking something like this for the steering. The reason I'm not just making it normal is I mean that's like I mean why don't I make it normal? Okay, boom. So this should already just be able to go forward, backwards, left and right, except it doesn't know how yet. I'm gonna save this. Smart car. Okay, let's just make sure that everything is spinning the right way. Okay, it looks like there's already something wrong here. It's just not attached, okay. Don't see why this wouldn't work. Okay, this block, I'm gonna turn the collision off. This should allow it to turn properly. I think we have too much torque. Or spin, rather. Okay, wait, just let me turn that down to like 20, but turn the torque up. Okay, that's... So every wheel seems... Why can't I make a turn to the... Okay, the turns are kind of weird when you just tap them, but this should be a working mechanism. Okay, so I want this thing to probably be able to navigate like a maze. Okay, let's load again. Okay, so this collision off. Let's turn off shift lock. It keeps... How do you turn off shift lock again? Is that the bottom? No, wait, where's shift lock? Shift lock, let's turn that off so I can just hold shift. And for all these, set this to 20 and torque slightly up. Now let's save that. Okay, I'm gonna add a little control room to turn on and off I mean, it's just gonna be a wall. That's pretty good size. Let's put some signs on there. Where are signs? There are signs. Okay. On. Oh, wait. On, off. And something else. Okay, that could be half a stud to the right. Wait, no, not half a stud. Dang, it's just misaligned. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, so all those shouldn't be. Okay, so right here, right behind. Okay, let's just make this transparent. Right behind that, we'll put an AND gate. And this will be connected to the AND gate. And the other AND will be whatever drives it to go. So wait, we're gonna need a lot of logic gates here. Okay, so first things first, where are we gonna put the scanny things? I was thinking we actually just kind of put them on poles with no collision. Want to make sure it doesn't glitch out the wheels. Just kind of thinking something like. Okay, so there should be one. Okay, we should have one. Wait. No, this should be for. It needs to look further ahead, actually. Let's say that. Actually, I think further. It needs to look pretty far ahead. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Okay, so the whole thing is gonna work with these thingies. They detect if something. Okay, wait. Let me make sure that's not connected. They detect if something is touching them. Yeah, okay, like, what's something you can turn on and off? Here's a light. So it will, go off whenever this space is touching something. Yeah, this should go up slightly. Okay. So if this is not touching, then the wheels can go. Let's turn the speed down even further now. Let's set it to 10 or something. So if this is not activated and that one is activated, then it can go forwards. think we should be scanning like this, actually. Wait. I still feel like it should be further forward. I know it's getting kind of ridiculous, but it's... I don't know, it just feels like it should be that way. Okay, boom. Now we take... Oh, actually, let's... Dude, why isn't that just me? Okay, boom, this should be able to... Okay, I'll put all the logic over here. Okay, so... If... Oh wait, how do we make the server left and right? Oh wait, can we touch it to multiple? Wait, let me test it real quick. How do we... How do we tell it when to go left and when to go right? Can we just put 2 down? I'm not sure if this is gonna work at all, but it's feel like it's worth a shot. Okay, so one of these is the exact same, just reverse rotation. Okay, so if the front one is not activated and this one is, then we can power always. So make it not gate. Whoa. No, not a NAND gate, just a normal. Hello? Not an AND. Just a normal NAND gate, dude. I guess we can... No, wait, we just want... I guess not an OR gate, then just have one input, because if I connect this to like a light, now it's always on and off when I do this. Okay, so this one's constantly on, when this one's on, and that one's on, it can drive. Oh, it should be going the other way. Okay, so now this light bulb, connect to that. Only on this, but if it's on and I touch this, it should turn off again. Yep. Wait, did it turn off? Yep. Okay, so this AND gate is true, and it can make the car go. Boom. Let's save, because we do need to do that every now and then. Maybe we could just do a test run. I mean, all it's gonna do is, it should stop at a wall. So let's put a wall over there. This needs to have no collision. Should stop. It did. Okay, nice. Okay, let's make sure this... okay, we also put a sensor in... We should also put a sensor behind the car. Make it go backwards. Make sure that's not connected. Okay. So if left is activated, we want to go right. Which one of these servos goes right? Wait, let me save real quick and just make a... Oh no, it doesn't work. Wait, what if we turn off collision on all these parts? It should be turned off. It should be turned on everything. It's a problem. Okay, wait, let me quickly clear all and figure out how to make a servo go both ways. Because how do I make it go the other way? Let's figure out this mechanism. Right, if we put two servos inside of each other, but we give one a reverse rotation. That works, actually. But it is gonna mean we'll need to assemble like one part and then the other. So no. Oh, I just tried to control Z like an idiot. That goes through there. Doesn't need to go that high anymore. Okay, so this one will be for going right. Let's make a copy of that. It's going left. Okay, so this one needs reverse rotation, and then we copy it to one without reverse rotation. Oh wait, the one's not gonna overpower the other, is it? I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Okay, how do we make it go? How long have we been on this already? It's already been 24 minutes, so I haven't done much. Okay, let's just do the servos. Let's just start over with that part. Okay, next up, let's make a three-way AND gate. So the AND is default, right? Yeah. Let's do... Oh, we can't just do all of them in one go. Three-way AND gate, so if all of these are true at once, let's just quickly... Should have done this with plastic, wait. And make some boxes. Have them activate all three at once. Okay, yeah, that works. If all those three are active, and the one in the back is not active, so I guess that's another AND gate connected to a not AND gate. Then it should go backwards, and how am I gonna make the wheels go backwards? How am I gonna make the wheels go backwards? I mean, alternatively, what we could do, let me just save what we have here. We could make it so it only activates the wheels it needs to activate. So, like, say you have 4 wheels, and they can all only spin forwards. Just next car. Undefined. Yes, let's say we have 4. Okay, forward R, backward Q. Q we're just not gonna use. Forwards T, backwards Q. Forwards F, backwards Q. Forwards G, backwards Q. Let's turn down that speed a lot. 10 is fine. Okay, so it's gonna go backwards obviously, but if we press all 4 buttons at once, it goes forwards. But if we only press the outer ones, okay, but if we press the outer ones with a back one, no. Okay, so it's kind of reversed. I guess it does work. What if we give the back ones more torque? It doesn't drive straight though. Like it drives kinda... We only activate all 4, it does it drive straight. I guess it works. I don't really like our solution, but it works. It makes the turns kind of awkward. Okay, let's just run with this. So let's load our car. Let's just remove the servos. Oh, we already did that. Okay. So this is to make it go backwards. I don't know how to do that. But okay, wait. Going forwards works. So just if it only detects going. Wait. It also needs to be activated, obviously. Boom. And this is gonna make it go backwards. I don't know how to make it go backwards. Okay, I do have like some ideas to make it go backwards. You can have an outer set of wheels that like invisible that gets pushed down by a piston. And that's backwards. Magnets probably not a very elegant solution either. Pressors. A bow motor could work. Go backwards. Yeah, I can't connect those things. Yeah, let's just make it go left and right. So if it detects the front is free, or does it not need to do that? Yes, if just the right is occupied, front is free, it'll go. But if the front is occupied and the like left is too, then I guess I have to make it go a sharper turn. Like I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's just make it so that it ignores the other commands. Oh, and if right is not, obviously. Wait, let's use 4 for that. So if this one is active and right is not, so right now, so if this activated, then we'd want to go away from there to the right, activating only these 2 wheels, and of course the lever needs to be on. So like this to that together with the lever. And okay, and now we do the same for the other direction. So if the right is active and the left is not active and the switch is active, then wait, now we want to activate these wheels, yeah. Okay, let's save there for a second. We need a way to go backwards. Let's give it an obstacle course. A very easy one. I don't know how it's gonna perform. It's not attached anymore. Let's just attach this with a little wooden bar. Even though it can just be attached now, there's no problem with it being attached anymore. Okay, these all need no collision. And eventually they'll be invisible, of course, all the... Okay, so we save this. Go to obstacle course. What I think is gonna happen is it's gonna turn here and then just gonna bunk on that. And just stop. Why is it not attached? Okay, screw it. We're putting the 2 halves together again. Select all this. Select all this, I said. To 0.2. Boop. And then we scale this back. And save. Okay, yes, it went down as one piece. Okay, test number 1. Okay, I think that's a fail. So, wait, shouldn't this be activating the right wheel? Okay, oh wait, of course only when it's on. Wait, so this should be going to the right. To the left. Wait, what are the conditions when I go forwards? This is confusing. Which one makes all 4 wheels go? That's this one. And it also checks this, which is... Oh, it only checks the front one. That's what's wrong with it. Okay, let me, Okay, so the going forward mechanism, it needs a 3rd condition. That's that both sides are empty. So let me think what you need for that, because we want 2 inputs, and they have to both be false. So an AND gate, but if... What? we need an AND gate. Both are true. So that's the only time we get an output. We then need to invert that. So yes, I think it's just an AND gate. Wrong one. That. And that goes to that. Goes to that. Let's save that. And this should deal with the exact same obstacle. No. What went wrong there? Okay, so this condition is met. It shouldn't be. This condition should only be met when both are true. That's the problem. I mean, when both are false. So, like right now, what if one is... Okay, so I'm confused here. Why is that one not changing? Okay, let's just do 2 logic gates then. Turn this into a normal AND gate and plug it into a NOT gate. This is just a NOT gate. Okay, so currently it's meeting the conditions to drive forwards. That is correct. We saved, right? Can't remember if we saved. An obstacle like this should make it dodge. Okay, so what's going on here? This... Oh my god, there's so much going on. This condition is not met, this one. Right? It is, why is it? This one shouldn't be met. But no, that one... Wait, checks if that one is not active. So right now. Okay, and sides aren't active. Why is that one active? Because one is active. So then it shouldn't go off. When both are active, it's... Wait, there's... Wait, let me think. When one is active, so like say 1, 0, it should output that it cannot go forward. So 0. Same goes for the other way around. That should go to 0. When both are active, it should also go to 0. Only when both are not active should it go to 1. So, wait, let me see. What logic gate would you use there? An AND gate. An AND gate would only be active if both are activated. And then you take the opposite. Wait a minute. I see the problem here. These are going 2 ways. Okay, wait, let me load. Oh wait, no, I just did that. Wait, so right now, it should be able to drive forward. But this... Oh, wait. No, this should be an AND gate. Is that just the solution? Activate one. Okay, what? Only when so an AND gate when both only when both are activated. I don't get what's not working. Both right now are not activated, so it's green, and it should power. Then it should go through. But when one's activated, the condition is a met. Why is it? It's an AND gate. Wait, let me just connect again. Both of them, just disconnect and reconnect them. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna delete this and try again. Okay, what does this do again? Oh yeah, that's going backwards if all three are true. If... Oh wait, I'm looking at this problem wrong. Oh, it's just an OR. Am I stupid? That one. Or that one. Then it can drive forward. Okay, let's save that. I feel like I'm taking way too long to figure all this out. Check chat real quick. Oh, that's not chat. This is chat. Oh, hello, Chris. creeper by creeper. Okay. Run a little test. I see why it doesn't work. It's because I didn't save last time. This should be an OR get. Yes, there's the problem. Okay, we saved that this time. Okay, so if I just put an obstacle there, let's make it nice and long. Yes, it turned. It got out of the way. Okay, wait, let's load. Give it a slightly tougher. Make sure that's turned there. That's turned there. And let's give it a pretty narrow gap here. See how it handles that. Don't have enough to lift that more, but it's enough. Okay, go. So it goes left. Then it goes right. It makes it through the gap. It like automatic stabilizes. It's pretty nice. Going backwards. How do we do that? So to go backwards, it needs to check that this space is free. I think motor might just be the play here. I don't know the physics of these things. So let's take the whole thing. Okay, the car should be able to go backwards now. Let's give it a test. It went backwards. It did the thing, kind of. Okay, right now it's stopped. It doesn't know what to do. Maybe we just make it go backwards in this situation. Oh, I can control it by standing in the thing. No, don't leave me, don't leave me. No, 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 no. I know the solution. Make it go backwards. No, 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 it's too fast. It's too fast. Hey, it can navigate on its own. That's not it's navigating. Look at that. It's gonna go all the way to the end. They're dead. Oh, all the logic gates are interfering. Okay, anyways. It can kind of navigate things, but it can get stuck if only the front one is activated. So, when only the front one is activated, currently we have these two. This one makes it, detects if all three, and then makes it go backwards. And what's the other one does? The other one's this one. Checks to make it drive. If only this one is active, it should also just go backwards. Should we just get rid of these two connections? I don't know if that's smart. Let's just try that. Actually, I'm not gonna... I should save. Okay, so say we have a wall. It should never get stuck. It should never stand still here in this situation. It should just go forwards and backwards. Okay, it goes backwards kind of aggressively because it's the boat motor, obviously. Hey, but it's gonna get around it eventually. Hey. Okay, and now it's gonna go to the right eventually. Yeah, it's navigating, and that's just gonna go to the water. That's a pretty smart car. I was thinking if let's load again. I was thinking we currently have this boat motor. Nice. Um, what if we rotated it 180 degrees and activated that one when there is a lot of space available ahead, like this much. Let's do more even. Let's do that much. If that much space is ahead, it activates the boat motor. So if this one is active and say no other one, so all three of these aren't active. So that one is active. It goes into an AND gate. And three of those go into an AND gate. No, we should put them into an OR, a NOR gate. So boom. Wait, no, that one needs to be not active. Stupid. So like right now, it would be able to go full speed. Okay, so that one, if it's activated, it's gonna turn off. Great. If any of these are activated, that one should turn off. It's supposed to be a NOR gate. Yeah, okay, so currently it is able. Let's put this back in place. Okay, and let's connect that. This one to that. So now it gets a little... Let's not connect this one to that. Let's do that again. We don't want the hitbox to get all messed up, so we're just gonna clone it again. Make sure it's not connected to anything. It's not. Rotate it 180 degrees. Yeah, we forgot one kind of crucial detail, and that is that we also need the switch to be on. So if these two conditions are met, this is just a normal AND gate, right? Yeah, then we can just add the switch to that. Switch also active. Then it can activate the back one. The switch, yeah, okay, that seems alright. Let's save this. Wait. No, actually, it's fine. Save. Let's build a little obstacle course for it. Shouldn't be. I should just use metal. So much more metal than wood. Okay. So. Boom. And let's do something like that. Okay, it shouldn't do anything until I press the switch. Oh, why did two of those things just fall off? Do I just need to update this? Why does it just fall off? Dude, what? Why is it just being treated like a separate entity? I don't get it. Can I... wait, the solution might just be that it has to be placed on this block, but now it's not aligned anymore. Wait, how long is this one? 25.5. Can make that 26. I'll just move this over one half. And then just put one there. Wait, we should just copy this one. There's no way it would treat it like a separate entity if we literally copied this one. Save. Okay, please don't fall through the world. Why? I don't get it. Okay, let's just make it... Let's just give it collision for now. Maybe then update it. Then turn off collision on both parts at once. Save that. And pray. Okay, yeah, that works. So this is saved in its current state, so we can just make an obstacle course for it. I think it's gonna navigate into this small gap, so that's where I'm gonna put the next obstacles. I think it's gonna go this way, so it'll navigate left. Ooh, let's make it go through, just in case, let's put a giant block over here. Okay. Ready to activate that. Quick double check. This is all collision off, right? Yep. Okay, go. So it goes fast. Okay, maybe we should give it another, set of inputs to make turns. Okay, wow, it's really... It wants to go forwards. Okay, it's got everything activated at once. It has a sensory overload right now. I see a couple of problems. Like what it was doing at the end there. It's too fast. I think that just is a weight issue. And also a problem with the fact that boat motors are too strong. No way to turn those down, but it's so yeah, I just make it heavier. Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna do that right now. Actually, make it heavier. We're also gonna need to turn up wheel torque after this. $64. Let's do 64. I think that should slow down a regular engine quite a bit. Let's turn up the torque of the wheels. Let's save that. Let's hope that that's... Wait, let's use metal. Have we seen it deal with a corner yet? Well, with those corners, but those aren't really... Those aren't sharp. Let's just try this. And let's hope it goes through the gap. Oh, we should probably make this longer so it checks if there's nothing in between, because otherwise I might skip through a wall. Okay, it's not going as fast. It's a lot chiller. Okay, I think I might have a couple solutions to problems. So like I said, make this go backwards. Let's check if this whole area is free. Second off, what if we move this forwards? Shouldn't this work better? Let's just try that out. Okay, pretty small obstacle course here. Let's try that. It's too wobbly, so we need a lower center of mass. That's okay. I mean, it's navigating nicely. It's way too wobbly. We need to add like a weight underneath. Okay, so how is it getting stuck on the pole? It's just not going backwards and forwards here, but it's just okay, so this should make it go left. Yeah, I mean it's pretty smart. And it's no Einstein, but it kind of knows what it's doing. Okay, we need to do something about this wobbling, because that's the one thing screwing it over right now. So I'm just gonna move the whole thing up. Center of mass should be in this area. I'm just gonna extend this. Add weight. We need a low center of mass. Center of gravity, I mean. Center of mass? I don't know. Okay, turn off collision. We delete a couple of those. Let's not do too many. Let's do like that. Let's save that. Let's just see how stable this just stands. A lot more stable. Great. Okay, let's put some obstacles. Obsidian this time. Oh, didn't mean to lift that off the ground. Ooh, I was gonna deal with that, huh? Let's do like that. Okay, let's activate it. Okay, so it should, yeah, it dodges that. Okay, turns have gotten better since I moved the sensors forwards. Oh no, we need to put something down. Okay, so it went too fast. Why are the sensors red? It must have placed it inside. Wait, I feel like this one's good. Maybe get, jump back on candy. Yellow is speed, right? I mean, it's gonna die out there. Wait, let me reload it. Let's just put a giant wall outside. First things first, giant wall. Can't have it escape. Okay, and now we can just put obstacles down, like, all over the place. Okay, let's make sure there's a corner in there. Let's make that a full corner as well. Okay, well, let's turn off anchored on that. Oh, it's unstable. Surely that's, Low motor should be... the center of gravity still needs to be lower. That's the problem. Hey, you just did a full 180. That wasn't even supposed to do that. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can make it go. That sounded like my phone. Okay, anyways. Okay, so there's things behind the sensors. That's all very fixable problems. Okay, so we still need a lower center of gravity. I'm not sure if the center of the boat needs to be lower or just only the gravity. Either way, let's just do this. Okay, let's hope these don't fall through the map. Let's scale these back to about the wheels. Maybe make them go in slightly. Okay. And this also needs to check like a bigger area. This checks if it can go backwards. Just check if the car fits. So that size. I'm just gonna save that. Okay, now for testing, let's start with a wall and let's just add obstacles as it goes. Oh, it does fall through the map. Oh, all of it just fell through the map. Okay, well, let's still try this. Okay, yeah, now it's freaking out again. Okay, let's just replace that. That should just work, right? Okay, now the entire thing just fell off. How do we fix it the first time? Just anchor the whole thing? I can't remember. Collision. On and off. Let's try to unanchor now. Okay, should be fine. So let's save that. Wait. So currently no collision, but it is anchored. Yes, let's save that. Okay, it's got its weight. Let's add a wall and let's add obstacles as it goes. This time for real. It is very shaky. Is it too heavy? Oh, I feel like the wheels might not be strong enough anymore. Oh, no, they are. Okay, let's add a wall over there. Oh, I was just adding this. Oh, it's just barely too low. Okay, great. I feel like it might go right here, even though that's Not what a smart car would do. Okay, let's add a giant wall down the middle. Once it passes, yes, okay, boom. So now it should go backwards. Now it shouldn't go forwards. Wheels aren't moving, is it? I mean, when those two are both activated, it should also just go backwards. Why isn't it going backwards? Is it, what's putting it back forwards? Are the wheels turning? No. I don't get why it's not going backwards. Okay, I'm confused on what happened there. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try something. What if I give the wheels just maxed out torque? Will that make everything smoother? Oh. Oh, absolutely. Oh no. It's tilted. It can't be tilted. It doesn't know what to do when it's tilted. Okay, so it's looking at the floor. It's looking like it's looking too low. It's looking at these things on the ground. This is definitely one of its weaknesses. I don't know how to get around that. I check if something's something you can ride over. Oh, it's going again. Okay, so we need to keep it straight somehow. What if instead of the stick, we attach the weight with a rope? Wait. No, never mind. Oh, wait, actually. Maybe I can. Wait, I have an idea. Yeah, I guess I think we've done enough testing. I just kind of got an idea. I really am not sure if this is gonna work. But I don't hate the thought. I feel like it might. So we put a hinge on here. Boom. And let's just. What are they all connecting to? Let's put down a button so that they can connect to. So it's not correct connected to that. Let's add a bunch of pistons. Make them all unanchored and max length. Make sure that's unanchored too. Go all the way to the top. put a rope up here. I probably want it higher up, actually. More pistons. Sure. Is that enough range? Yeah, that's enough, right? That's more than enough range. I haven't even told you guys what I'm going to do yet. So I was thinking we put a rope up here and we have it match rotation with the little platform I put on top of a hinge. Because it's on top of a hinge. Oh wait, let me get inside the pistons instead of on the platform because then I can't place the rope. Okay. Get all the way down here. We connect it to this. And we set this length to as long as it'll let us. Maybe not 999. No. Surely you can do 1,000, right? Okay, fine. Just no. What was it before? Like 596. Let's just do whatever it was. Sure, collision's turned off. And anchor is turned off, but it has to match rotation. And then we pull this back down. And then we save. Okay, so this should just stop the wobble. Just add a wall. I should probably turn up. Okay, so it's shaky, but it's not rotating, so the shakiness. Should we turn up the torque? I'm going to turn up the torque. Is our boat too heavy now? Okay, well, it's going. I mean, it's... we need to add more obstacles in here. I feel like we're pretty close to where I want this thing to be at. Okay, wait, we added the weight at the bottom for stability. We can remove some of that weight. Okay, this is let's see what it does in this situation, like when the wall is really close to another wall. Oh, is it gonna try to go through? Okay, so it gets stuck there because both the side. Okay, yeah, this is why I said both the sides should also make it go backwards. Okay, I'm just gonna help a little here, make it go backwards. I'll activate these two at all times so he knows to go. Yeah. Okay, no, please go left. Please go right. I'm making it stick. I'm making it go this way. I mean, it avoids collision. Like, I don't see how it can get hit by this car. It's gonna go this way now, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna go this way. Oh no, it's gonna soft lock itself. Okay, yeah, so that's a known soft lock. We need to fix that. Okay. Okay, it's not gonna hit me, right? No, it's not. Yeah, it avoids collision. Because even when it gets stuck, like, it's not because it's hitting something, it's because it's trying to drive into a wall. Okay, so I guess we just fix the soft locks. Remove some of the weight to make it less shaky, and also to make the boost faster again. Yeah, let's do that. Can we just I'm gonna remove 2 of the 3, and I'm also gonna remove a little more weight up here. Okay, so to make it go backwards, that is this one. It's currently only activated with this one, which checks if the lever is on, if there's a space behind us, and if that one's activated. That's an AND gate. So if just the front is activated, it's already enough to go backwards. Let's add an OR gate in between. So boom, 2 more gates. This no longer connects to that. This connects to an OR gate. That checks if both this and that, if both that and that are connected, that will also work. So if, okay, let's save that. And let's do the same test we've been doing this whole time. Just give it a wall, and then add some blocks to it. Okay, so it should also be, oh wait, I keep forgetting to turn up, but okay, it's moving it's kind of glitching out, but it should be okay. It's just the physics glitching out there. That should be an easy fix. Okay, so right now it's getting boosted. Right now it's not. You barely even notice when it stops. So the wheels are the main movement. Okay, okay, so kinda. Okay, we need to give it some obstacles. Okay, that's an obstacle right there. It should be going backwards right now. Backwards is not strong enough. Wait, so first I had to check front first, and then, oh. And I figured this works better. What if it checks the sides first? I feel like that might make it a lot smart. Okay, it's getting stuck on the flowers. Don't have a solution for that. Here, go this way. Okay. I mean, it's dodging flowers. It's never gonna drive over a flower voluntarily. That's a pretty neat feature, I guess. Wait, this should automatically go. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing it's navigating towards or anything. Like, it's not like this would solve a maze, though it could, if it's the right maze. But it's not gonna try new routes. It's just gonna go in a loop. Like, at least that's what I'm guessing. Actually, it would follow a weird loop. It wouldn't go in a circle. But okay, yeah, it gets stuck there, which is why I think we should check the sides first. Actually, in this specific situation, that wouldn't even help because it's gonna see this corner. It's currently trying to drive into this small gap. That's the problem. Okay, it just got out. It does. Okay, that might have been because of my interference that I managed to get out. Let's add some walls over here. And maybe make him stop going into the back area. I mean, he'll get back. He's probably gonna just drive this way. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, boom. He's now closed in. Ooh, I wonder how it deals with I mean, it's probably just gonna drive like that if it gets stuck in there. Okay, let's do some metal. This is high enough, right? It's gonna... Yeah, why am I making these walls so tall? Isn't this high enough? Okay, wait. Let's see if he gets out of that. Because slowly, bit by bit, it's gonna choose a direction, and the direction has to be right, because left is a wall. What if we just make this a little wider? Wouldn't that just work? I mean, it wouldn't be as precise, but it would, Okay, I'm not interfering. It should go to the right eventually. Okay, so it's trying to drive forward and backwards at the same time. Because as soon as it gets out of there, it thinks it can go. Oh, it's slowly going to the right. I mean, given enough time, yeah, there it goes. Finally. Oh, it went dead on to the wall. Okay, so it should try to reverse now, which it is. But then as soon as it... Okay, so basically what's happening here, as soon as it's far enough back, it goes forwards again. Which is why we should check the corners first. Yes, okay, so this is eventually gonna go right. Wait, no, the back square is now touching the wall. So now it's just soft locked. Let's just do that. Place a new wall. Okay, that should get out eventually. It might get a little stuck on that lever. Yeah, it did. Oh no, it's not gonna get out of this. Let me make it go left. Oh no. Oh, that is absolutely on me. Okay, let's just load it again. Whoa, okay. We check these first. Okay, wait, so now if something gets in between here, I guess we just do this, kind of. Okay, wait, so this whole area needs to be free, so it's good if this is bigger. Okay, let's just try that. We barely changed anything. But, oh wait, we should probably do the torque now as well. We barely changed anything, but I think this change will actually help a lot more than we realize. Hey, why do I keep raising the wall? Also, why do I do big obstacles? I should be trying small obstacles. That's a better test. Just... Yeah, okay, it's high enough. Okay, it was going dead on, and it... Okay, let's see if it gets stuck there. Or how fast it gets out. I mean, you can definitely see it going backwards more. Oh yeah, I mean it's it's getting out faster for sure. Oh wait, I shouldn't let it go back there. Well, I guess it should be flower proof. No? Because there's no gap in between, that's what mainly where he was getting stuck. So it should be flower proof. Okay, he'll go through that. Yep, he will. Oh, he's gonna try to squeeze through. That's a problem. Wait, I have an idea. Because to drive forward, it already needs in the space in front of it to be empty. To go, so it will stand still if it's not going backwards. We can add a delay on it going backwards. So, so it will back up slightly further. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I think it's worth a shot. Like, not a big delay. I mean, it's getting out of this slowly. It's slowly turning back this way. I just tried to point at it with my finger. That's so stupid. It's slowly turning back this way. Especially if I just stood here and just kind of forced it. Wait, let me force it the other way, actually. Okay, it may be stuck here. Yeah, let's implement that idea I had of delaying. Actually, it wouldn't solve anything in this specific scenario. We could just have it prefer a direction. We could just make it so that if it gets stuck in a situation like this, it'll just go backwards and then right or something. We could just make it choose. a direction. Let's, I'm just gonna reload. First, I'm gonna try delaying going backwards. Because there's only one part of the mixes go backwards, right? Yeah, that one. We can just delay it. Just add a delay block. Doesn't connect to anything, great. Boom. We're only gonna add like a half a second of delay. Let's save that. Let's put a wall there. Let's clone that over. Turn on our car. And let it loose. Okay. Random obstacles. Okay, let's just do it. Oh, dang, that's dead on. Okay, so it just goes... it's gonna get out of that, actually. I believe in it. It's gonna get out of that. Because it doesn't go perfectly straight. So yeah, it's slowly gonna shift to the left, and then it will go make a sharp turn after it touches the brick. Just watch. I'm not gonna touch it. Yeah, there it goes. Knew it. I had faith. Okay, so here it wants to go backwards. It's gonna be slightly delayed. So like after it's out, it's gonna continue for a second. I mean, this is quite a peculiar situation. Can we free it with blocks? Okay, so I'm currently definitely helping it. Okay, yeah, so it does need help when it gets stuck. What if we just checked if all 6 of these are on? Did I just say all 6? I mean, if all 4 of these are on, it just sends it backwards. But that's not gonna solve anything, because it's gonna go forwards again. The only solution I can think of is making it go backwards and turn. Okay, let's help it a little bit here. Okay, so it doesn't know how to deal with like tight corners, but if we make a map that doesn't have any of those, because I think it can deal with just a 90-degree corner. Just anything sharper than that, it struggles. Because it gets filtered back to the middle, but... I could make it go... right. Yeah, wait, let me just have it fix it on its own. Boom. Okay, this should make it so it doesn't go back in this corner. Okay, it's getting out now. Definitely needed my help. I can't make a super chat, I'm not monetized. Anyways, shouldn't it be going backwards right now? It is, it's trying at least. Okay, I'm just I'm gonna force it backwards. Okay, go back to go to that corner actually. Go to that 90-degree corner. Okay, I think it gets out of this, right? Yo, I have an idea. What if we add 2 extra just there and those trigger the making it go actually, how long is it? But that's not. It's been an hour 47 minutes. I'm gonna end stream there. We have a pretty dumb smart car, but it can navigate things kind of. Let's give it some more obstacles. No, don't go in that corner, please don't. Okay, it's stuck. It doesn't fit through there. Okay, yeah, we made something. Okay, I should just go to the right. Yeah. And that's gonna go into its own circuitry. Oh, it drives over that actually. Okay, this should go right. It's stuck as the back one's activated. Oh, it's okay. So that's a slight problem that also happens in corners. We can just not check behind him, or make the check behind him smaller. Yeah, that's probably the fix actually. I mean, we can remove it. It will probably still work fine, but that kind of feels unelegant. I think just making it go further this way. Why does it fall off? I don't get it. Load. Okay. Like this, and this all collision on, anchor off, anchor on, collision off, anchor off. And then anchor on again. Should work. Wait, let's do it one more time. Collision on, collision off, collision on, anchor off, anchor on, collision off. Let's save that, and let's unanchor. Okay, so that barely fixed the problem, what I just did. But now it no longer gets stuck when when there's something behind it. It's not turned on. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Don't go in the water. It's gonna get stuck. Dude, I made the perfect space for it to get stuck. Let me just touch this one. Okay, so its reversing is very slow. We need less weight. I mean, I'm kind of wondering, can we get rid of this weight now? Oh, it's way too fast now. We need a wall. It's very fast now. That might be better because it reverses faster. Wait, let's just keep adding things until it gets stuck. Is it stuck? Okay, so it can't really. Oh wait, it's not. It got out on its own. That's nice. Okay, it's not gonna get stuck there. Yeah, because it goes backwards with more power now. Yeah, it doesn't get stuck. Let's go. We could also have like a sensor. We can swap the sensors to be there, like put this there and this there. So instead of dodging things, it would actually just follow a wall. Like it would go like this and it would like hug the wall. Um, this should get this should get out on its own. Why isn't it? Both of these are activated. Does that not trigger going backwards? I'm not gonna check. I'm just gonna. No, wait, it does. Oh, wait, it's because the back one's being touched. Okay, we should make the back thing smaller. Yeah, because now it just gets out again. Okay, final adjustments, and then I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm not gonna get rid of the weight. I'm just gonna make it significantly less. Okay, and then we take both of these parts. Maybe that one. Wait, no, not that one. And then we collision on, collision off, collision on, and girl. Of course. Why wouldn't it do that? Okay. Collision on, collision off, anchor off. Yeah, obviously that falls. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I did that made it work the first couple of times. But it's worn out. On, let's scale this a little bit actually. Collision off. Collision on. Collision off. Okay, that works. Let's make this smaller. Even though I know I made it bigger earlier. This is definitely gonna cause a different issue entirely. Maybe make these wider. I don't know. Let's do barely wider. I'm just gonna save that. It'll get out of that. I think it's gonna get out of that on its own. I don't think it needs my interference. Okay, let's just see if it manages to get to the water. Okay, so let's see. It seems like the reverse fell off. Okay, so we select these two, collision on, collision off, collision on, collision off, anchor off, anchor off. Save. Okay, yeah, it's gonna get to the water on its own. And it's not that smart. I know I intend to make like a smart car. I wanted it to have more features, but this kind of took longer than expected. Might work on it more off camera, but it's I think that this is gonna be it for this stream. It's stuck. We should do something like, if these are activated, these two, and there's another sensor here and another sensor here, then it just turns in the respective direction of which one's available. Maybe a sharp turn. Maybe we use the boat motors and we put them like in the front so they go left and right. That's a pretty good idea, actually. I might do that, but not right now. I'm gonna end stream. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check chat one more time. Hi, Bolt Games. I'm gonna end stream now. Bye.